So first of all, we will discuss about what is HTML. So what is the long form of HTML? Hypertext Markup Language. So this is a markup language. So in markup language, we write a program with the help of tags. Tags is also known as elements. So HTML is basically used to develop a web page. So whenever you want to design a web page, the basic language is HTML. So with the help of HTML, you can add more information to a web page in the form of images, videos, text, audios, so on. So this kind of information can be added with the help of HTML. For example, suppose you want to write a paragraph. So you can take help of HTML so that in your web page, the paragraph will be there. So in the same web page, you can add paragraph. In some part, you can add images, left hand side, right hand side. You can align also. If you want to align any images, any videos in table, HTML also provide some more functional like form. If you want to create a form, if you want to design a form, like in the form there is a reset button, submit button, radio buttons, or there are check boxes, text boxes. So this kind of form can also be generated using HTML. Using HTML, you can also generate, you can also format your text. Like you can change the background color, you can change the text color, you can change the font. Different fonts can be used. You can increase the font size. You can use the superscript text, subscript text. So there are more formatting are there in HTML. Then if you want to increase the size of image, if you want to put an image on a button, so that kind of facility is also given by HTML. So HTML is the basic language. With the help of HTML, you can create your web page. And after that, if you want to add more features to HTML with to your web page, which is not available in HTML, so you can take help of CSS. So that we will see afterward. To HTML5, this is the latest version, and whenever you want to develop HTML, so no need to install anything. HTML code is written, HTML program is written in a simple notepad or wordpad. You can type HTML program. Then if you want to execute HTML program, so HTML can be executed on the browser. The next point is HTML is used to develop web page. Okay, so this is a simple definition you can say, used to develop a web page. And HTML is interpreted by browser, web browser. So what do you mean by interpreted? Have you heard compiler? Compiler you must have used in C and C++, C programming language. Okay, you know TCC. TCC is a compiler. So the TCC compiler used to compile the C program. So what is the use of compiler? Yes, for translation. So your program is written in some higher level language. For example, the C program is written in C language or C++ language. These languages are higher level language, and these languages are understood by programmer only. Okay, computer cannot understand program written in C. Similarly, program written in HTML, that cannot be understood by computer, because computer is a machine. Computer can understand only machine language. So your program needs to be translated into the machine language. So there is a translator is provided. So this translator is known as compiler or interpreter. So C and C++ have compiler, but HTML have interpreter. But while running C program, first you need to compile. After compilation, one file will be created. That file is called as object file. Then that object file will be executed. So that is also called as run. Okay, so first you compile, then you run. Okay, run means executed. So then you execute the C program, then you get the output. But these steps are not there in HTML. HTML is interpreted by browser itself. Okay, browser interprets HTML. We don't interpret HTML explicitly, like using TCC type of compiler. That kind of interpretation is not needed. The HTML program once written, it automatically interpreted by the browser. So you directly open HTML file on the browser, it automatically come interpreted and it will get the executed. That means it will give you the output. So this is the step. So that also we will discuss while running the program. So the important thing is HTML is interpreted language. C and C++ are compiled language. So some languages are compiled language, some languages are interpreted language. Like JavaScript. JavaScript also interpreted language. PHP is also interpreted language. Java. Java language is both have interpreter as well as compiler. Java program first compile then interpret. Both are there in Java. But in C and C++ only we have compiler. So HTML is interpreted language and HTML is interpreted by web browser. So whenever you install web browser, whatever web browser you install, like Firefox or Internet Explorer or Chrome, whatever web browser you have, each and every web browser have automatically interpreted HTML interpreted install. Here we will see some difference between HTML4 and HTML5. That means HTML5 and previous version. Currently we are using HTML5. So this is the next generation language you can say of web development. HTML5 support multimedia, animation, video, 2D canvas drawing. If you want to use the canvas is provided by HTML5. If you want to do 2D drawing, so that facility is provided. If you want to include animation in your web page, so HTML5 provide that facility. Okay, previous version like HTML4 does not provide the animation facility. Then HTML5 provide more element and attribute added. More element means few more elements are added as compared to HTML4, like header element, footer element. These elements are added. If you want to add header, if you want to create menu, if you want to add footer, so separate elements are there in HTML5. So now I will show you how to write HTML program. So what you will do, you will start your laptop. Okay. So in Windows operating system, you can create .html file anywhere you can store. So here in my machine, I am using this E drive folder. This folder is there, and here I am going to create HTML file. So the step is, first you right click on that folder, go to new and click on text document. So here you can see by default new text document.txt file is created. Now in details you can see the type of file is text file. So this text file is not required. Here you need to create HTML file. So how to convert this file into HTML file? It's very simple. Just right click on this. Okay, right click on the name of this file .txt file. Open with WordPad. So WordPad, once file is open in WordPad, no need to write anything here. Just go to file menu. Okay, click on file menu. Select save as and other format. Okay, file, save as, other format, because here we need to convert the format of this file. Now format is .txt, but we require format is .html. So click on other formats. So once you click on save as other formats, so save as dialog box will open. So this is save as dialog box. So whatever file name you want to give, suppose you want to give file name is ty animation. Okay, ty animation .html. So whatever file name you want to give, you can give. So but .html is needed. Now if you click on save button, so this file will not be converted, because here you can see the type is text document. Okay, so here you can see the HTML is not given. Okay, you cannot convert file to HTML right now. But if you put double quotation here, just put the double quotation. Okay, so inside double quotation write whatever file name .html. That's all. Okay, no need to change anything here. No need to select from anything here. Okay, just put it .txt. So here I put double quotation and I give the file extension .html and I have given name ty animation. Click on save button. So here your file is created. So in the top, in the title bar, you can see tyAnimation.html is there. So now you can close, if you want, you can close this. Here in this, you can see this file is created. Okay, at the bottom you can see tyAnimation.html file is created. The type of file you can see HTML file. So this is needed. Now you can remove this. The previous one .txt is you can remove. Here I remove this permanently. Now here you can write your HTML program. So first of all, I will show you how to write a simple HTML program. So to type the program, you can open this file into any editor like Notepad, WordPad, or if you have any other editor like Notepad++. So you can this file with Notepad++ also. So here I will use WordPad because everyone have WordPad. So I will use WordPad. So I will open this file in WordPad. So here I can write HTML program. So how to write HTML program? How to start? The first line. Okay. So first I will show you the structure of HTML document. First start with less than, then exclamation symbol, and write doc type space HTML. Close the angle bracket. This is the first line. This should be the first line. Next line is inside less than and greater than, write HTML. And this element is started. Okay, here HTML element is started. Now here we close HTML element with the help of /HTML. Between this, here I am going to write more elements like head. Here I start the head element. Now I close the head element. Inside the head, I am going to add more element. The another element is title. Okay. Here I close the title element. See, opening and closing of element is required. Where I open the element and close the element. Now one more element I will add. Now that is body element. Close the body element. So inside the body here I can add some text like this is a body. This is a body. And here I will write this is title. So this is your HTML document, and here I have written whatever I have written. So this is the structure of HTML document. Structure means whenever you want to write HTML file, so you must put the elements accordingly. Whatever I have written here. So according to this process, this method, you have to add element. And here now I will explain each and everything step by step. First line is doc type HTML. So actually the doc type HTML is optional. Okay, if you can remove this line also, this is optional, but mostly in HTML5 mostly we write this line. Okay, this line is added in HTML5. Now what is the meaning of doc type? Doc type stands for document type, okay, and it is used by the document. So which language is used by document? HTML language is used by this document. So HTML is nothing but a document. Whatever you are creating, that is also called as document. So doc type HTML provide each and every definition, each and every things, details which you are using in your HTML program in that document. Now we start with the first element. So this is the first element. HTML is the first element, and this is the basic element. And whatever HTML code you want to write, so that must be written between HTML and /HTML. Okay, whatever you want to write. Without HTML /HTML, you cannot write any single HTML program or HTML document. You must include your all the elements between HTML and /HTML. So HTML is an element, okay, basic element, or you can say root element. So the HTML element started at the first and it should be closed. It should be closed at the last. We can divide the whole HTML document into two parts. One part is head part, okay. Second part is body part. The whole web page you can divide into two parts. Now I will show you the web page. Okay, I am not executing this program, just I am showing a browser home page. So this is the browser, and in this browser you can see this whole white background is there, the whole white background. So this is body, this is called as body of the web page. And top of the white background there are two things you can see here. This is the title bar, okay, title is written here, new tab is the title, and this is address bar. In address bar there are so many things are there, okay, some kind of controlling kind of things are there, okay. So this is called as head part. So this is head part and this is body part. So whatever you want to show on the head, so like title, suppose you want to display title on the head, title on the title bar, so you can take help of head tag. Inside head tag there is a title tag. So what is the title? This is a title. So this title will be displayed, okay, this title will be displayed on the title bar. The title bar, this title will be displayed. By default it is new tab. And whatever you write inside this body tag, so that body tag output will display here. Now I will show you the output. So let us execute this program. So this program is saved. I have saved this program. So file name is tyAnimation.html. So this file is executed. So simple way of execution of this file is just right click on this file. Okay, right click and open with, so whatever browser you have, whether you have Firefox, Chrome, Internet Explorer, you can execute your program. So I will execute this program on Google Chrome. So here you can see the output in the title bar. Now this is the title. Now I will close this tab. Title bar, this is the title, this is a title, okay. So this whatever title you have given, so the title bar will show you, and this is body, okay, the whole thing is body. So like this you can execute the program. Now this HTML head, title, body, these are called as elements or tag, okay. This is also called as tag. How to write tag? Between less than and greater than symbol. So less than, greater than symbols are available in keyboard. So with the help of this symbol you can type. Now here whatever tag name I have written, element name I have written, so that element name is written in capital. So but this is not needed, or this is not compulsory. You can also write the tag name or element name in small letter. So in HTML, uppercase and lowercase both are same. There is no any difference. Means you can say HTML is not case sensitive language. To that point, you can also add here. In HTML, if you write program in upper letter, uppercase or lowercase, both are same. The syntax, one more syntax here I will show you. The syntax of tag is like this. First, you have to write the tag name, and some tag also provide attributes. For example, in body there is an attribute called bg color. Assign double quote red. This is called as attribute. Here I am using one of the attribute of body tag. Why I am using this attribute? Because I want to change the color of body color. I want to change the body color is red. This is the syntax. How to write? Attributes are written between less than and greater than, beside the tag name. Okay, just give one space and write the attribute. So this bg color is called as name of attribute, and red is called as value of attribute. So attribute, each and every attribute have two things. One is their name and second is their value. So this name is a name predefined. Each and every element's name or attribute names are predefined. Okay, here you have to use bg color. You cannot use background color. If you suppose write background color, it will not work. Only bg color will work. the tag body contains one attribute called bg color. Apart from bg color, the many more attributes are also there, so that we will see afterward. But the specific attribute used with specific tag name. For example, the body, the bg color cannot be used with title. Bg color cannot be used with head or HTML. Okay, bg color will be used only with body or some other tag. So this definition you have to remember. That means which attribute are used with which tag, so that has to be remembered. Now let us see after doing this change, how this program will work. So go to the browser. Already we have executed the program previously. Just refresh it. Open the browser. Already browser was open. So this is the syntax you must remember. What is the syntax? The syntax is element name followed space, then attribute name equal to sign, and attribute value of attribute in double quotation. In HTML, HTML is rather free kind of language. Even you can remove the double quotation, it will work. Okay, or if you are using single quotation, it will also work. Okay, there is no any restriction. HTML is not very much restricted language. Suppose here I am removing the double quotation, and here I am using blue color. Save the program. Now I will go to the browser. Okay, this is the previous output. Just I maximize the browser. Okay, and click on refresh button. Here you can see the result. Here there is one more method to set the color. Here in the previous method we have used the color name, but here you can use their hash code values also, like hash 00 F00. So this is called as hex code. Okay, hex code value. So suppose you have written this one. So this represents green color. So here again I will refresh this file, green color. So this hex code can also be used. What is the meaning of this? So start with hash, okay, followed by 2 digits. This first 2 digits represent red color, next 2 digits represent green color, and last 2 digits represent blue color. So you know all the colors are made with the help of these 3 colors: red, green, blue, whatever color. Okay, computer use these 3 basic color to make millions of color. Okay, basic color are 3: red, green, blue. So here I am using the red is 0. Red is absent. Green is full. F is the last value. 0 is the first value. 0 to 9 is same. Then after 9, A, B, C, D, E, F. This is 16 digit number. F is the last digit. Then blue is also absent. You add full amount of red. Okay, go again, refresh. So this is the mix up of red and green. The full amount of red and full amount of green. So you can make any number of color, millions of color with the help of this combination. Okay, clear? If suppose all are 0, then 0 represent no color. No color means black. Okay, no color means black. And if all are full, means white color. White color is the combination of all the color, and black is the absence of color. Now the next lecture, coming lecture, I will give you more element, more features.